Hey, it's Beth here. Over 65 and Talking, episode 346. I have to tell you, my birthday positive energy, my car going into the shop and needing very little repair, my agent calling me back, it all fell through. But I used all of my positive energy on it. So, today, I'm a little frayed, filleted. I'm a mess. I was holding my own in the sanity department until this sprinkler repairman came. We fixed the sprinkler system and put in sod, and the front grass is all dead. Now the guy shows up. Irritating beyond belief because it was very beautiful. Okay, that's not the worst part. He kept ringing the doorbell. And my dogs went crazy every single time. Okay? It's called the last straw, and I'm a big believer in it. I was slippery slope, I get it. Slipperier for me than most, going down the tubes. So I went online. How to stay sane. Basic question. Found this science-based site. Looked like the best one. It was the one at the top, okay? Isn't that supposed to mean something? Anyway. Look good. Opened it up. It says I need a grounding experience. Well, this is a very dangerous idea. They asked me to ask myself what I'm thinking now. I don't want to do that. You don't want to hear what I'm thinking now. I don't want to hear what I'm thinking now. Then they said I should start breathing. Please, I am breathing. That's part of the problem. I'm still here. Then go on to the second one. Okay. So it says, when you're going to blow, when your eyeballs are coming out of the sockets, practice this 6-second quieting reflex. It's from this man named Mr. Strobel, okay? You can do it with your eyes open, he said, which is, I guess, important. I never thought what would be I don't even know if I like this guy, okay? So, this is what I do, okay? No one will notice I'm doing it. Doorbell rings again. And again and again. I'm not in love with the Strobel guy, but I'm desperate now. And the dogs go crazy, like the hounds of Baskerville, just banging up against, getting right up to the door, screaming their heads off. Okay, so my eyeballs are exploding. I can feel it. So, okay, the guy, I read on. It's so crazy. He says, smile. Smile. It releases endorphins that counteract the stress hormones. I'm like, okay, I'm so desperate that I do it. I smile. Then you breathe in slowly and say while inhaling, alert mind. The dogs were riveted. I think I look like the Joker and the Batman with this smile. Then when I exhaled, Mr. Strobel said, slowly say, calm body. My dogs were quaking. They were on the floor in front of me, begging for mercy. I did it again. Smiled. Alert mind. And then, just like the Joker would, I exhaled, calm body. They didn't move. The doorbell rang. They didn't move. The Strobel didn't tell me it was about dogs, but I guess a lot of people have problems with dogs. This one is a winner. They're still lying there motionless, just staring up, desperate for what to do next. It worked. So that one's a winner. If you got dogs that are barking, that one's good. Now, the third one, because it took the edge off, okay? The barking was over, but still everything before that happened. That was just the last straw. I've got 5,000 other straws I got to deal with. Okay, so this one is know your habitual stress triggers. Like life, and that it's 105 degrees. My car's in the shop, didn't get the phone call. I'm not causing any of this to happen, Mr. Strobel. I'm not doing anything. I'm not maliciously trying to ruin my life. Okay? So it's not helpful. But he goes on and he says that I can I can avoid bringing out my hidden self. He says everyone has a hidden self. It's the person you hide from your husband before you get married. It's the person you hide from your boss before you get the job. That person. Okay, we all have one. He gave me the choices. The hidden person comes in just a few categories. He says, 1, uncharacteristically adversarial is one type. 2nd, inflexible, emphasizing logic to the extreme. I can't even think when I'm upset. Or 3, the withdrawn martyr. I'm like, no, there's a 4th category. It's called Attila the Hun. Mr. Strobel, and I'm starting to feel that way about you. My Attila the Hun doesn't think, it's not a martyr, and it certainly is not logical. He didn't even mention that category. So I'm going to be done with Mr. Strobel, except his last suggestion, which was easy for me, play Mozart. That's what we're playing right now. I mean, Alexis likes it. So what am I going to say? All right, it's better than spa music. She can't hear me. Okay. He says, if you listen to rock music while you're commuting in your car, you're much more inclined to road rage. He tells me I should play Mozart. But if I play Mozart in my car, I'll be much more inclined to fall asleep behind the wheel. And plus, I know a few things about Mozart. I saw, Amadeus. The guy had an edge. Did he ever listen to his own music? That was a fiery guy. Very big anger problem. So, I don't know. I'm giving up on Mr. Strobel altogether. So I went to Forbes magazine because it was there. And it only had 3 things you had to do to stay perfectly sane, because it's Forbes and everything's perfect. Tell yourself you're doing great, 1. 2, give yourself a break. 3, find self-compassion. 4, which is number 1, just remind yourself you're doing great. Well, I'm like, yeah, that's because people who read Forbes magazine are very successful and very rich. So that's not working for me, okay? Tell yourself you're doing great. Okay, so I came up with my own tips for staying sane when you're on the very edge, when it's a very bad day and you can feel your brain kind of disintegrating and just white hot heat taking over right behind each eyeball. When you're like that, that's losing your sanity and rage. That's a bad day. Okay, I'm having a bad day. So here are my tips. Watch your favorite movie. Mine is this crazy movie, The Thin Man, the first one. It's back from the 30s. It's Myrna Loy, and she's so adorable. And she's rich, and she's married, and I just can't remember the guy's name right now, but you know who he is. They are having a ball. They're living the life. They have money. They enjoy their money. It's all her inherited money, so they're just blowing it. They stay in hotels. They laugh. They can drink and smoke without feeling bad about it. They're just the cutest couple. So I always watch that movie and I just get into it. Love all the characters, love everything about it. You find your own movie and just watch it. Kit put on the counter this morning as if he had a crystal ball before I even knew I was in a bad mood. A really good bottle of red wine, my favorite. And it makes a difference. It tastes better. I love it. And I'm going to have it with peanuts because great bars know what they're doing. Peanuts are fun and they go great while you're drinking. So I'm going to do this while I'm watching this incredibly fun movie. His name is William Powell and Myrna Loy. Love them. Don't know what yours is. And it's funny. Find something that's kind of funny with a happy ending. Don't go serious today if you're having a bad day. Whatever day, don't ever get serious, okay? This is my big goal today. My hair looks crazy. It looks like I died 3 months ago and no one told my hair. It's like the color, the white is 3 inches long. It looks like my hair is elevated. It's not attached to my head. It doesn't look good. That's what I'm trying to say. So I've got this little root tip thing. I've been circling around the box for 3 days. Today, I'm gonna color my hair. It's gonna take 15 minutes. It just seems like climbing Mount Olympus when you're kind of in a bad mood. But I think I have to do it. I think something has to improve. My toenails, they're too far away. I can't even see them. I know they're bad. I don't care. I can't do everything. But I'm gonna try to do this today. And if not today, tomorrow. Tomorrow's my deadline. I can't be positive I'm gonna get this one off the ground. And the third thing, and I do this every now and then, I fill my hummingbird feeder with a nectar that has more sugar in it than average, just to show them I care. They don't have a weight problem. It's not going to go bad for them, and I really think they see it. I can see it on their faces. I can't see their faces. I feel in my heart that they can tell the difference because they do seem to drink more, and I think I'm making them happy. And who doesn't want to make a hummingbird happy? Then, talking about making things happy, I'm going to make my dogs happy, and I'm going to stop making that Joker smile. And I'm going to stop inhaling, and I'm going to stop exhaling, and I'm going to stop saying those words that were alert mind, calm body. I'm going to stop doing it so my dogs can get up and go outside and go to the bathroom. It's been too long. It's been wonderful. They're not scratching. They're not walking around. They're not looking at me for food. It's been like a delightful time. So if you have crazy dogs that lose it, just remember that one. It's maybe when your dogs are going insane. Do the Joker smile and the stay alert and stay calm and all that body stuff. It might be that if you calm your dogs, you can stay sane. I'm not positive, but I'm going to do all this, and I'm going to make it through the day, but it's a rough day. So I don't know how sane you are right now. I'm just kind of losing it. And this is all I can think about. I couldn't come up with any ideas. I can't think straight at all. So, but Attila the Hun is resting, and I just have to keep Attila the Hun resting and quiet mind. I'm not going to smile like the Joker, but I think I'm going to breathe deeply. Watch my movie, take the day off. You take the day off, relax, and this Mozart music isn't working. I can see that. Just try to find something else. And I will be back. Just try to stay sane all day long. Thanks. Bye-bye.